All right, here we go. We got Harsma, Sand, Brock, Glissman, and Heil and Sneller. Sand back to Heil. Sioux City controls deep in our zone. D to D. Sneller up the boards to Sand. Kept in by number 21, Dawson Engel, leading scorer for Kansas City. We're going to be saying his name a lot tonight. Or excuse me, this afternoon. There's Heil battling on the wall, back behind the goal. Tipped in front by Engel, knocked down by Heil. There's Brock Glissman battling on the half wall. Number 18 with a shot, blocked by Heil. Heil tried to get it out but couldn't. Kept in by Dawson Engel. Heil chasing. Sand tries to pass to himself but can't. Out in front, and here we go. Glissman to Harsma. Harsma to Glissman at center ice, but we got to get a change. Everybody's tired. Glissman takes a shot. We got Ferrerix and Page and Skylar Beller out there for Sioux City. Through the neutral zone, number 40, Jake Taylor. Visser and Newman on D. Skylar Beller on the breakout with Ferrerix. Ferrerix to Beller. Beller with speed, shoots, blocks. Good save by the goaltender. Newman with a blast. Tipped wide by Page. Newman pinching. Newman just got it out. Tanner Swenson. Tanner Swenson in all by himself against Visser. Visser denied him. Here comes Page. Page up the half, up the wall. Kept in by number 4. Jarrett McDonald. Sioux City's getting another change. Newman playing D against Visser. Shot missed wide. Visser in the corner battling. Centering pass. Newman there to deflect it. And here comes Kramer. Kramer up the middle. Gonna be icing, I believe. Yes, it is. Icing on Sioux City. Face-off coming back to the left of the freshman goaltender, Blake Beller. Number 30, 5'9", 120-pound freshman from Hinton. Kramer. Number 22, Cameron Kramer. Sioux City has control, but just now gets it out with Drake Beller. We got senior Brandon Swans from Sioux City West out there with Sam Chadwick, Jr. from Sioux City East, and Kramer, number 22, senior from Sioux City East. So Chadwick, Kramer, and Swanson are the forwards with Drake Beller and Brady Glissman as the D. Here comes Sioux City. Oh, Brady Glissman had it, but he passes just to the half wall. You got to control the puck. Kansas City first in the league for Varsity. Doing extremely well this year. Gave us 2 losses 2 weeks ago down in Kansas City. All right, Harsma, Sand, and Glissman out there again. Glissman controls at neutral zone. Kansas City's coming the other way. Heil up the boards to Glissman. Kansas City chips it back in. There goes Connor Sand, chips it out. Against that number 21, Dawson Engel. You're going to be seeing him a lot. Offsides. All right, Harsma, Sand, and Glissman. Heil and Sneller. Back wraps it around. Blake Beller stops it. Sneller has it behind the net. Sneller chips it out around the corner. Taken away. Sand has it there. Alex Hahn. There's Dawson Engel. Dawson Engel curls to Jake Taylor. Jake, shot in front. Little skirmish in front. Number 18, Ricky Marogue. Took down one of our guys, nothing called. Face off to the left of Beller. Newman and Visser on D. Ferrerix, Page, and Skylar Beller, senior captain. Going to college on a baseball scholarship, I hope. Talented young athlete from Sioux City here. Skylar Beller chips to himself, then gets taken down. Offsides. Kansas City checks up. Here comes Visser on the breakout. Visser against the half wall, taken away by number 8, Tanner Swenson. Shot all the way through. Here comes Beller. Beller controlling the puck up to Ferrerix. Ferrerix chip and chase with Page. Page going to be the first one there. Kansas City along the half wall. Here's the breakout, kept in by Visser with a blast. Visser low angle there. Tight angle. Ferrerix to Page in the point. Page with a wrister. Tipped by Beller just over. Beller with another shot. Misses everything. Here comes Page. Page to Ferrerix behind the goal. Ferrerix centering. Beller got his skate and missed it. Page centering again to Ferrerix. Missed it. Newman keeps it in. Back around. Here comes Beller to Page. Page to himself. Page wrapped around. Visser pinches. Keeps it in. Kansas City finally clears it. It's going to be icing. Great pressure there by Sioux City. 12-16 left in the first period. Shots on goal. Kansas City 2. Kansas City 3. Sioux City 2. Great pressure by that line against the Kansas City goaltender. Here we got Chadwick, Kramer, and Menzenberg. Drake Beller and Brady Glissman. Brady Glissman. Sioux City wins the draw. Kansas City comes out of the zone. 37, chips it in. Skylar Marsh. Check there by Drake Beller. Drake Beller kick saves it to himself. And there's a Brock Glissman to center ice. Chadwick tried to get it. Couldn't connect. Here comes Drake Beller through the neutral zone. Chadwick to Kramer. Kramer to Chadwick. Sioux City has to regain their composure here and try to get a breakout. And there's the breakout. Brady Glissman to Chadwick, center ice. Chadwick, chip and chase. Brock Glissman there. The Kansas City goaltender has it. Chadwick chips it in. Harsman's going to be the first one there. Trent Harsman on the half wall. Low angle shot. Just missed it. Jake Taylor took out Harsma. Rink wide pass. Drake Beller. And a save by Blake Beller, freshman. All right. 11-13 left in the first period. Score is 0-0. Shots on goal, Kansas City 4, Sioux City 2. We got Harsma and Sand and Brock Glissman. Brock Glissman on the half wall. Lets it go through at the point. Kept in by Kansas City. Tipped up over our goaltender. Sneller to Heil. Heil behind the net. Heil wraps around the boards to Glissman. Glissman out to Harsma. Harsma kicks to himself through neutral zone. Harsma's tired at the end of his shift. He just chips it in. Sand and Glissman are all changing. Here comes Kansas City the other way with speed through the neutral zone. Garrett McDonald stole by Ferrerix. Ferrerix all by himself. Ferrerix centering. Nobody there. Ferrerix to Beller. Beller shoots. It's deflected by number 4. Ferrerix circling around, trying to get to the puck. Kansas City trying to get the breakout, and they don't. Sneller keeps it in, chips it high, and it's a baseball glove catch by number 31, Eric Schutte. Face-off to the left of Schutte. All right, Ferrerix, Beller, and Page with Heil and Sneller. Ferrerix wins the draw. Back to Heil. Heil at the blue line, shoots a low one. Low one. Ferrerix throws it up there. Kansas City is trying to have the breakout here. Sneller keeps it in. Sneller to Page. Page shoots. Deflected by number 15. Ferrerix tries to center it, but it's deflected again by Kansas City. Kansas City coming the other way. Here's number 17. Jared Heil calmly and coolly keeps the puck on his stick. Now Kansas City gets it back. Kansas City cycling all the way to Taylor. Taylor shoots, deflected by Page. Page there, but Taylor comes and pinches. Sneller has it. Sneller has it again. No, 15 for Kansas City. Spolik has it. Taylor with a blast. Nobody home. Denied by Beller. Heil checks number 8 there, Tanner Swenson. Jake Taylor again. Here comes Page with a breakaway. Page deflected. Page shoots, scores! Yes, James Page shoots and scores, top shelf. James Page does it all. Goes over the goaltender. So Jake Taylor had it at the point. Page deflects it, goes in, top shelf, over the left shoulder of the goaltender and scores. Here we go, Sioux City up 1-0, even strength goal. I believe that's going to be unassisted. Glissman, Harzma, Sand. Sand takes it again, Visser chips it in. Harzma is going to be the first one there. Harzma chips at it, nobody there. Brock Glissman, Brock back to Harzma. Harzma has it behind the goal, on the goal line. Harzma says, I'm going to skate away from these guys. Gets checked off the puck. Glissman deflects it. It's on the half wall. Vissers pinches. Sands there as well. Nope. Kansas City gets it out. Newman has to Oh, not out of the zone. Newman had it, but it's not out of the zone. It's always trouble when we try to get it out of the zone, but we can't. Shot on goal by Kansas City, misses everything. Deflected by Sand. Sand over to Glissman. Glissman at center ice. Turned away by Fankhauser. Kansas City, low shot. Deflected by Blake Beller. Swanson over to Newman. Newman there. Shot, glove save by number 4. Alec Hahn was right there as well. So Sioux City up 1-0 over the first place team in the Midwest Hockey League, Kansas City Jets. All right, Alex Hahn with Dawson Engel and number 18, Ricky Morangi. There's Sioux City on a breakout. Swanson to Drake Beller. Drake Beller through the neutral zone, chips it in. Dawson Engel keeps control. Kansas City has it in the zone, throws it in the corner. Chadwick's going to be there. Chadwick there with Newman and Kramer. Kramer there. Kramer curling it out. Brady Glissman tries to chip it out but can't. Brady Glissman hacks at it again. Chadwick throws to Swanson, trying to get it going through the neutral zone but can't. Swanson battling. Here comes Kansas City the other way. Oh, jumped over Glissman's stick. Centering pass. Kansas City, centering pass. Here comes Ferrerix the other way. Ferrerix with Beller. Chips it in. Settle it down, Beller. Beller goes in front, and Ferrerix didn't cut to the middle. Ferrerix was waiting for it. Here comes Kansas City the other way. Jake Taylor, he got denied. Skylar Beller working it. Dawson Engel working it. Skating around everybody. Two of our better players, Page and Beller. Again, he goes around Drake Beller, shoots low. Centering pass, 14, not there. 14 took a dive. 14 dove from Kansas City, trying to get a penalty. Should have been a 2-minute embellishment penalty there. And offsides by Ferrerix. All right, face-off going to be outside the zone. So with 6:35 left in the first period, Sioux City leading 1-0. We have Harzma, Sand, and Glissman out there. Harzma, Sand, and Glissman. There's Sneller. Sneller to Sand. Just Kansas City controls at the neutral zone. Heil checks number 17. That's Tilly. And offsides by Sioux City. All right, here we go. Heil chipping it up. Coach Ferrerix just caught it with his right hand. Like, here you go, referee. Cool as a cucumber. All right, face-off to the left of Blake Beller. Sand and Harzma and Glissman. Heil has it. Heil on the boards, kicking it up, and it's out. Kansas City chips it back in. Kansas City's going to touch up. Here comes Sioux City on the breakout. Glissman to the blue line, but not out. Heil has it. Heil chipping it to Glissman. Glissman to Harzma. Harzma neutral zone to Glissman with speed. Here comes Sand and Glissman and Harzma. Backhand, not home. Tripping on Kansas City. 2-minute penalty. All right, 5:47 left in the first period. Sioux City's going to go on a power play. Face-off is going to be inside the Kansas City zone. Jake Taylor, the transgressor for Kansas City. All right, put 2 minutes on the board. Here we go. Harzma, Page, and Drake Beller with Skylar Beller and Frericks playing D on this power play unit. Sioux City controls. Kansas City trying to get it out, whips it back to Frericks at the point. Frericks on the blue line. Tries to go back to Drake Beller. He does. Drake on the half wall. Drake to the corner to Page. Page in the corner, coming out, curling. Here comes Beller. Beller, left-handed player here to Frericks. Frericks to Beller. Beller back to Harzma. Harzma all the way over to Page. Page has it in the corner. Page to Harzma. Harzma has it. Harzma curls. Harzma curls over to Beller with a blast. He missed it all. Come Dawson Engel. Dawson Engel keeps it. And here comes Drake Beller the other way. Drake Beller got to get the zone. Drake Beller got the zone. Engel tried to clear, but Skylar Beller's there. Skylar Beller has it on the half wall. Drake Beller has it. All the way around to Frericks. Frericks has it. Frericks back to Page. Connor Sand. Connor Sand has it to Frericks. Frericks shoots, deflected by number 14. Kansas City, short-handed, 39 seconds left in the power play. Out of the zone, through neutral zone, but 22 has it, just chips it back all the way. Sioux City's tired, got to get some fresh legs out. Let's go, boys. Skylar Beller here with Page still out there, and Chadwick. Visser up the wall, neutral zone, nobody there, 19 seconds left. Number 2 for Kansas City just whips it back. Cooper Fankhauser. Here's Visser. Visser behind the net, throws it on the breakout to Chadwick. Chadwick skating with it. Chadwick all the way over to Menzenberg. Menzenberg gains the zone and shoots. Glove save by the goaltender. 2 seconds left in the power play advantage. Face off to the left of the goaltender. Number 31, Eric Schutte. .349 left in the first period. Sioux City leading 1-0. There's a blast by Visser. Oh, deflected 2-3 times. Nobody home. Kramer, nice forecheck there. So Kramer, Chadwick, Menzenberg out for the forwards. Newman and Visser on D. Through the neutral zone. Visser has it to his D partner. Newman up the board to Chadwick. Chadwick up to Kramer. A little bit too far. Kramer still hustling for it. No shot on goal behind the net. Here it comes. Far right side. Stretch pass all the way. Should have been icing, but they're waving it off. Thought Sioux City could have stopped it. Newman to Visser. Visser behind the net. Visser to Sand. Sand on the half wall to center ice. Kept in by Jake Taylor just out of the box. Blake Beller closes his glove over the puck. 7 shots on goal for Kansas City. 6 on goal for Sioux City. Sioux City has the advantage where it counts, and that's on the scoreboard. Sioux City leading 1-0. We got Harzma, Glissman, and Sand again with Sneller and Heil out there. Heil to Sneller. Sneller coming out of the corner. Sneller skating up the wall to Sand. Sand turns and chases. Sneller goes back to get the puck. Sneller on the half wall all the way around to Heil behind the goal. Heil blocked by number 8. Here comes Sioux City. We call that 3-on-1. Here comes Sneller. Sneller to Harzma. Harzma over to Glissman. Glissman with a blast. Glove save. Blocker save. by Kansas City. Stopped it on his blocker and put his glove over it. Nice little rush there by Sioux City. 2:32 left in the first period. Sioux City up 1-0. Face off to the right of the goaltender. Ferrerix, Page, Beller, Sneller, and Heil on D. Back to Heil at the point. Heil with a wrister. Blocked, but Beller has it. Beller has control. Beller to Ferrerix. Ferrerix trying to backhand. Ferrerix had it on his backhand. Tried to do a centering pass to Beller. Beller was just a little bit too far to the right of the goaltender. Wasn't in front of the net enough, and the goaltender put his glove on it. Ferrerix on the faceoff. Kansas City controls. There's Jake Taylor with Page. Jake whips it all the way around. And Beller does a nice check on number 18, Ricky. Icing is the call. Jared Heil tries to pick the puck up, drops his glove. Referee picks up his glove. They exchange gloves and puck. Heil says, "Thank you very much, Mr. Bob Betchler." Long-time official here in Sioux City. Business owner. Good guy. Ferrerix on the faceoff. Kansas City controls. Jake Taylor again up the half wall. Dawson Engel loses it to Heil. Heil in front. Shoots, and it's deflected by Taylor. Sneller. There's Sneller. Sneller took the body. Nice job. Page up the half wall to Ferrerix chasing it. Number 47, Cameron Custantine is going to get it. Here comes Kansas City. Page has it at the neutral ice. Page up the half wall. Up the side wall. Page hacks at it. Ferrerix controls it. Back to Glissman. Glissman goes up the wall again, and it's out of play. Hit our player out of the playing surface. So it's a stoppage in play with 1:31 left in the first period. Going to get some new skaters. Drake Beller and Brady Glissman on D with Chadwick, Kramer, and Menzenberg. 1:31 left. Somebody broke a stick. Kansas City player. There's $200. Menzenberg chips it in. Chadwick and Kramer there battling. Chadwick and Drake Beller. Drake Beller with a good hip check on the half wall there. Kramer taps to himself. Should have been interference. Number 4 hit our guy. Didn't even have the puck. Chadwick battling. Chadwick. Kramer. Kramer trying to forecheck. 1 minute left. 1 minute. Kramer with a forecheck. Chadwick with a side. And here comes Sioux City controls that neutral zone, just chipping it in. 50 seconds left. Menzenberg. Glissman. Oh, Glissman. .44 seconds left. Kansas City ties it up. Number 15, Nick Spolik. Nick Spolik on the year has 14 goals, 9 assists, 33 points. One of the leading scorers on Kansas City, 1-1. Those goals at the end of the period are dangerous, 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 dangerous. 1-1, Kansas City, Sioux City. All right, Harsman Sand controlled by Kansas City. Spolik down the side. Visser defending. Spolik centering. Nobody home. Here comes Harsma. Harsma with 25 seconds left. Harsman and Sand. Glissman with a check. Sand with a check. 15 seconds. Face-off. It's going to be to the left of the goaltender. Puck was caught in the back of the net, so the official called it dead. It's going to give everybody a chance. We're going to get our top line out there again. Skylar Beller, Tanner Ferrerix, and James Page, Newman and Visser. So 15 seconds left. Face off to the right of the goaltender. Skylar Beller's going to take Kansas City controls. Jake Taylor around his net. Jake Taylor wraps it around the boards. Page has a Page with a shot. Deflected. Didn't hit anything. Kansas City is going to have icing. There you go. 1.7 seconds left. Our home ice official was a little slow stopping the clock there. running off a few extra seconds there. He's got to be quick on that clock. The fans are in revolt there. We needed a few more seconds there. It's open. It's open. All right. Oh, and that's the end of the first period. So with the score tied, 1-1 after one complete, Sioux City's battling the number one team in the division. The number one team in the league, Kansas City Jets, 1-1. And we're signing off for a minute. We'll see you back in about 10 minutes. Signing off once again for the production manager, Burke Lake, and the cameraman, John Peterson. This is Marty Worden saying thank you for tuning in to Metro Hockey. Test, we're good. All right. So let's see, I wanted to tell you guys, once again, welcome to the second period. All right, so here's some important statistics. In the league standings, Kansas City Stars are first in the West at 22 wins, 1 loss, 0 overtime loss, and 1 shootout loss, giving them 45 points. So Kansas City, they've already clinched a playoff spot. Don't do that. They've already clinched a playoff berth, but they still games to remain. We'll see where they'll be seated. Des Moines Caps, they have 49 points as of today, so they'll probably be the first seed. Kansas City will be the second seed. Sioux City Metro Hockey. Sioux City is third in the West with 12 wins, 12 wins, 10 losses, 1 overtime loss, and 1 shootout loss for a total of 26 points. They're currently in 6th place for the state tournament with Mason City, Quad City, and Waterloo all 2 points behind us. So today's game's very, very important. We get a tie or a win here. Hopefully we get a win. All right, 17 minutes on the clock. We have Sam Holzrichter out there for the first time today. Holzrichter, Harsma, Sand, Heil, and Sneller. Good to see Sam Holzrichter, assistant captain, out there for the second period start. Heil takes it, number 18, and it checks him down. Holzrichter battling, Harsma with a shot. Near side, short angle. Oh, goodness gracious. Trent Harsma with an number 1 scoring opportunity, and just like that, Engel comes the other way. Should have been offsides. 14 was offsides there. They didn't call it. Here we go, 16:29 left in the second period. Sneller around the board to Holzrichter. Holzrichter with the breakout to Harsma, but Taylor denied him. Jake Taylor, good player, number 40. Here comes Heil, wraps around to Holzrichter. Holzrichter goes backward, stretch pass to Sand a bit too far. Sand blocks it on the half wall. The side wall. Second time I made that mistake today. Second mistake this year. Here we go. Sneller says to Heil, get that guy. Frericks has him. Heil chasing with no stick. Heil, it's a blast and a glove save by number 30, Blake Beller, freshman from Hinton, getting the start between the nets today. Faceoff's going to be to the left of Blake Beller. All right, Frericks and Page with Skylar Beller. Here comes Newman, chips it to Frericks at center ice. Frericks, blast, misses everything. Beller chips it back in front. Oh, James Page had it, just couldn't control it. Kansas City chip and chase. Visser the first one there. Newman all the way through the zone. And Kansas City has to chase it back. Tipped, no icing. Goaltender's going to help number 4. Frericks tips it. Frerick hip checks And here comes 15, Spolik. Spolik's got their only goal and checked down by Newman. Beller out of the crease. Beller went after that puck. Visser giving folks a chance. Deflected by Visser and almost out by Page, but didn't get it. Page chips it out. It's going to be icing. The announcement over the loudspeaker was wishing our senior from Sioux City West, number 6, Brandon Swanson, a happy birthday. To all those folks listening, we want to wish Brandon a happy birthday. Drake Beller. Menzenberg with a fancy backhand to Brock Glissman. Brock Glissman through the zone. Brock Glissman on the half wall, and he takes a check from Taylor. Should have been a penalty, elbowing it. Oh, my goodness gracious. Glissman with a shot. Nice opportunity there. Kramer and Drake Beller on the half wall. Drake Beller keeping it in. Kramer with a forecheck. Kramer going after it. Menzenberg pinches. Drake Beller pinches. And here comes the puck all the way down the ice. Brock Glissman's going to get it. Brock Glissman. Drake Beller keeps control of the puck. Drake Beller sends it all the way around to Menzenberg, but it got deflected with a crazy bounce off the glass. And Blake Beller calmly makes the save, the freshman from Hinton. Nice to hear Brandon Swanson's birthday today. Grandma and Grandpa in attendance today with his dad and Mom. Mom's got the smarts in that family. Swanson Electric, a good sponsor of Siouxland Youth Hockey Program. 13:52 left in the second period. Harzma, Sand, Holzrichter with Heil and a Sneller on D. Sneller controls. Sneller back around the boards to Sand. Oh, it's intercepted by 14. Checked by Sneller. Sand is working in the corner. Sand takes it away. Sand on the half wall to Harzma. Harzma back to Sneller, and it's deflected. Heil has it. Heil, what is he going to do? He's going to go up the boards to Harzma. Never made it to Harzma. Here comes Kansas City 3-on-1. Kansas City shoots. He misses everything. We call that just a bit outside. Missed everything. 3-on-1. Holy cow. Here comes Harzma in neutral zone. Turned away. Jake Taylor's everywhere tonight. All the way around. Sneller takes a hit. Should have been high sticking. Taylor gets his stick up a little bit high. Dawson Engel with a shot. Great save by Blake Beller, freshman from Hinton. .13:02 left, 1-1. Shots on goal, Sioux City 9. Sandy Visser in attendance tonight. Finally made it to the rink. Good to see her. Son Logan Visser playing number 5 for Sioux City Varsity. Newman wraps it around. Oh, it took a crazy bounce for Rarick's battles. And here comes Skylar Beller. Just deflected by number 4, Kansas City. Page wreaking havoc there at neutral zone against Spolik and number 4, McDonald. Visser and Newman battle behind the net, and it's up on the It was in the net. It was laying on the back of the net, so the referee called a dead puck. In baseball, we refer to that as a dead ball. Hockey, they call that a stoppage of play. For Rarick's, Page, and Beller with Newman and Visser. Kansas City controls, but out of the zone. Number 2 chasing with Skylar Beller, forechecking. Page and Ferrerix. Here comes 17, Curry through the zone. Centering pass. Sioux City going the other way. Ferrerix with Visser and Beller. Ferrerix with a drop pass and no one was there. So here comes Newman. Newman through the zone, up the boards to Beller. Beller has it. Beller up to Ferrerix. Beller back to Ferrerix. And it's turned away by Kansas City. All the way, Blake Beller will stop it. Newman. Spolik with some nice sportsmanship there, giving him a tap on the back. 11:48 left, 1-1. Chadwick, Kramer, and Swanson out there. Pad save, steered to the corner. Kansas City controls, 11:42 left. To the point with a blast. Misses everything. The other point. Oh, it's deflected 2 or 3 times. Drake Beller giving pressure there. Drake Beller to Chadwick. Chadwick takes to the point, kept in by Kansas City. Here comes Brady Glissman. Brady Glissman has to get it out, and he does. Here comes Kramer through the neutral zone, chip and chase. We got Swanson and Chadwick. Oh, Swanson gives him a check. And Brady Glissman, just can't keep it in. Drake Beller throws it back in. Everybody checks up. We're good. Kramer trying to forecheck, waves at it. Stretch pass all the way. It's going to be icy. No, they wave it off. Brady Glissman there. Brady Glissman with Swanson. Brady Glissman. Kansas City still has it. Kansas City to the point. Number two skating in to the other point. Shot. Deflected. Pad save. Sioux City coming the other way. Brandon Swanson and Chadwick. We need some speed. Here we go. Swanee walks it in there. And it's good defense by number 2, Cooper Fankhauser. Here comes number 4 coming the other way, McDonald. McDonald to the center pass. No, it's saved by Sioux City. Freshman goaltender. Beller playing well today. Freshman from Hinton. What?
What do you say? He usually does it or what?
No. Standing tall in goal. Blake's mom had to clarify. Thought I was disrespecting the young man, but giving him credit all the way. Holzrichter with a backhand and a check from Heil. But Kansas City still has the zone on the half wall. 14 controlling. Holzrichter trying to take it away from him. Back to the point with a blast. Didn't get all the wood. Broke his stick. That's about the 3rd broken stick for Kansas City. Here's Holzrichter. Holzrichter walks him. Holzrichter with a centering pass to Sand. It just didn't connect. Speed with Sneller. Leading score, Ingles short-sided. No. Beller says no, thank you. There's Ferrerix out of the zone. Holzrichter. Holzrichter with a blast. Ferrerix was calling for it. He wanted the drop pass, but never got it. Ferrerix centered it, no one home. Kansas City coming the other way. James Page trying to check him. Skylar Beller whiffed on it. Heil whiffed on it. Here comes 18. Centering pass to Dawson Engel. Dawson Engel in the corner against Visser. Centering pass, 14, shoots, he scores! Well, those are 2 super players there. Dawson Engel got a check from Visser. Took it from the corner to behind the net. From behind the net, center to 14. Beller was deep in goal. Just got the side of the net. Kansas City up 2-1. Sioux City exerted maximum effort there, but the talent of Kansas City just showing through. Kansas City, they got a full setup here, guys. They got a monitor. They can look at replays. They got a control board. Our production team, all we got is a darn computer and a camera and a microphone. And the guys running the equipment, the guy on mic, he doesn't even have a high school degree. All right, 2-1, Sioux City down. Looks like we got a penalty. Penalty, Heil goes in the box for something. What was the penalty there, statistician? Sioux City is going to be shorthanded now. I don't know. Engel, Dawson Engel leading scorer. Tried to go back door. All right, Sioux City clears it. Hey, do you hear what the penalty was? Slashing. Heil slashed. Minute 29 left. Here we go. Kansas City coming the other way with speed. Number 14, Han, just scored the goal. Here we go. On the half wall, 17. Number 4 with a shot. Deflected in front. Kansas City, dangerous. Kansas City's dangerous 5-on-5. You can't give them extra skater. Now it's 5-on-4. 5-on-4. Ferrix is there. Newman is there. Blocked by Beller. .7:48 left in the second period. Sioux City down 2-1 against the second team in the entire Midwest Division. Only got, one loss on the year. Sioux City making it a game in the second. And cleared by Drake Beller all the way down. 30 seconds left in the disadvantage penalty kill for Sioux City. All right, Sioux City trying to defend. Kansas City gains the zone with speed. I think that's Spolik. Spolik all the way around at the point from Montgomery. Montgomery to Dawson Engel and chipped out. We tried to chip it out 2 or 3 times, couldn't. And number 8 goes top. Shelf all the way out. No, they said it was deflected. I don't think it was deflected though. Should be a face-off outside the zone. But I guess it was deflected. 11 seconds left in the penalty kill for Sioux City. Sioux City controls. Brady Glissman on the half wall. Checked by Page. Page with a body check. Brady Glissman there. Centering pass. Nobody there. Here comes Harzma. Harzma has Holzrichter. And it's turned away. Kansas City. Page with a nice back check. Taken away by Spolik, right from Page. Here comes Brady Glissman. Brady Glissman in the corner. Brady Glissman. Brady Glissman goes back behind the goal to Drake Beller. There's Page. And here comes Holzrichter the other way with Page. Page at center ice. Page with a blast. Page was extremely tight at the end of that shift. Just didn't get it in the zone. And Holzrichter with speed was offsides. 6:19 left in the second. Sioux City losing. They're down 2-1. There's Sneller. Sneller with a backhand into the zone. Kramer with a forecheck. Menzenberg tries to kick to himself. Sneller thinks about pinching and thinks better of it. Brock Glissman with denied, goes back into the zone. Kramer with pressure. Brock Glissman chips it in. Kramer checks up. We're good. We're on sides. There comes Kramer again. Kramer with pressure. Menzenberg through this neutral zone. Number 6, Kansas City. There's against Heil. Brock Glissman. Brock Glissman with a breakout. Taylor checks Menzenberg. Taylor coming through, just chips it in. There's Sneller. Heil said good afternoon to number 40. Gave him a little business there. Here we go, face off in the zone, 5:26 left. Chipped it behind the goal. Newman threw it to the corner. At the point, deflected by Holzrichter. Visser. Visser up to Harzma, but is deflected by number 4. Newman has to go all the way back. Newman to Holzrichter on the half wall. Holzrichter turns. Holzrichter skates up on the sidewall. Holzrichter takes a check by number 18. '18 takes it again, drops it for 14. Newman's there with pressure. At the point, 47. Holzrichter falls down all the way to the opposite corner, number 18. And it's just a clearing by Sand. Icing, just to let the guys change. Everybody's tired at the end of this shift. Kansas City controls behind the goal. Chasing it, Brady Glissman. Brady Glissman there. Kansas City still controls. Deflected by Ferrerix. All the way across, number 4, shoots, deflected. Nobody home. Blake Bellers stops with a pad save. Here comes Page. Page to the neutral zone. Page on his knees to Beller. Oh, great job by James Page with maximum effort. Number 15 through the zone, got by Brady Glissman. Number 15 still has it all the way around. To the point with a blast. Deflected over everything. Page gave up his body for that one. Brady Glissman. Center ice, here we go. Number 15 back to 17. Missed everything. Drake Beller in front. Centering pass. Drake Beller says, I got it. Excuse me. Drake Beller was there defending, but Blake Beller, the goaltender, kept it. All right, 2:57 left. Sioux City down 2-1. Heil and Sneller. Sneller up the half wall to Chadwick. Back in the zone by Kansas City. Blake Beller again with a good save. Sioux City keeping us in the game. 2-1. To the point, Taylor with a shot, deflected by 22. Heil takes it, big man up the half wall and back in. Hand pass by Taylor. Face off outside the zone. All right, Holzrichter and Newman and Visser. Newman's chasing. Newman wraps it around. Nobody there for Sioux City. Kansas City first one there. To the point. Falls down. Oh, Holzrichter. A number 1 chance there, but didn't get the puck. Here comes Harzma. Harzma tries to chip it himself against Taylor. Holzrichter keeps it in. Holzrichter pinches. Here comes Kansas City the other way against Visser. Newman and Sand back. Gonna get Visser on a penalty, I think. So for 1:46 left in the second period, Kansas City's gonna be on the power play. Visser's gonna be in the box. Tripping, I believe, is the call. All right, we're going to have Kramer and Holzrichter. Dawson Engel, point to Taylor, missed everything. Up in the net. Minute 39 left in the second period. Minute 55 on the one-man disadvantage. Penalty kill for Sioux City. Got Brady Glissman, Drake Beller out there with Kramer and Holzrichter. Kramer on the faceoff. Betchler sends out the number 14 for Kansas City for being a... Dawson Engel scores, top shelf from the point. Number 8, Tanner Swanson wins the draw. Back to the leading scorer on Kansas City, Dawson Engel. Dawson Engel goes near side top shelf from the blue line and scores. I bet you Beller didn't even see that puck. He was probably deflected in front. Our D probably have to do a better job of getting that out of there. So Dawson Engel has over 60 points on the year. Played 24 games, has 19 goals, 41 assists. Here comes Engel again. Checked off by Brady Glissman. Nicely, the senior from Dakota Valley. Here comes Drake Beller. Drake Beller to Page. Page with Frericks and Beller. All right, Brady Glissman fighting. Kansas City coming the other way, 50 seconds, got tackled, there it is. There it is, tackle by number 14. Sioux City going on a power play, 50 seconds in this period and a minute 10 in the next. Alex Hahn, 40 penalty minutes, he's gonna add to that total. Kurt Swanson, owner of Swanson Electric. All right, Sioux City on a power play. We got a one-man advantage, Blake Beller. Here comes Frericks. Frericks through the zone. Back to Skylar Beller. Skylar Beller back to Frericks. Frericks to Holzrichter. Holzrichter gains his zone. Holzrichter, Harzma back around to Connor Sand. Connor Sand taken away and whipped down. Here comes Beller. Beller to Frericks. Frericks has the zone. Frericks has the zone to Harzma. Harzma centering passes. Holzrichter. Oh, with a blast. Missed everything. End of 2. Sioux City down 3-1. All right, Sioux City will start the third period with a one-man advantage for 1 minute and 11 seconds. We'll be signing off. They'll be cleaning the ice. We'll see you back in 10 minutes. Thank you. All right, test, test, test. Test, are we back on? All right, we're back on. Welcome to the third period of the Sioux City Metro Varsity. Sioux City's going to be on a 1 minute and 11-second power play, one-man advantage. Page, Harsma, and Heil as the forwards. Ferrerix and Skylar Beller on the D. Beller over to Ferrerix. Ferrerix up the wall. Too far for Heil. Turned back the other way. Skylar Beller's there. Skylar Beller back to Ferrerix. Ferrerix over to Page. Page passes to himself. Pass Taylor. Page in. Centering pass. Misses everything. Back in the corner. Taylor zips it out. Held in by Ferrerix. Back to Heil. Heil. Here comes Kansas City with speed through the zone. Number 15, Spolik scores. Short-handed goal by Spolik. All right, Kansas City up 4-1 with a short-handed goal there. I guess this Kansas City program, you have to pay like $6,000. You can play. Kansas City only has like 4 million people in the population there. They have one team, which I don't know if that's fair. Where Des Moines, a town half as much population as Kansas City, they have two teams. Kansas City puts all their eggs into one basket. Yeah, I don't know. Some people say it's just not fair that they have one team, but, you know, that's the way they decide to do things. So, all right, Brady Glissman. Brady Glissman with Menzenberg trying to get the breakout. Menzenberg's coming the other way. And here we go. Brady Glissman again. Brady Glissman back to Menzenberg. It's denied again by number 14 for Kansas City. Drake Beller. Drake Beller out in front, and Taylor with a blast. Pad save by Beller. Leading scorer Dawson Engel gave it up. Taylor took a run at Kramer. Tripping. Number 40. Cheater, cheater, pumpkin eater. Number 40 in the box. Sioux City on a power play for 2 minutes. 15:22 left in the third period. Kansas City up 4-1. Harsma, Page, and Heil with Skylar Beller and Ferrerix. On the half wall, it's out to Skylar Beller, center ice. Beller back to Ferrerix. Ferrerix coming in. Ferrerix gains the zone shot. Glove save. Whistle blown. Face off to the left of the Kansas City goaltender. 1:44 left in the power play advantage. Harsma, Page, and Heil. To the half wall. Oh, just past Skylar Beller. Ferrerix has to skate and beat number 22. Backhanded. Nobody there. There goes Skylar Beller. Skylar Beller. And a penalty. Hook by Ferrerix. Ferrerix going in the box. Ferrerix got an extra little unsportsmanlike conduct as well. So we're going to go 4-on-4 hockey for a minute 30. And then for 30 seconds, Kansas City is going to have a one-man advantage. But I think Ferreric's going to be in the box for a couple, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10 minutes, I think. And Menzenberg will join him. I guess it's a 5-on-3. I don't know. I guess I'm not smart enough, but I guess double minor. So it's a 5-on-3. It's crazy. I don't know what referee calls that. But it's a 5-on-3, I guess. 5-on-4, excuse me. 5-on-4. Puck taken away from Visser. 4-on-3. 4-on-3. Newman. Harzma clears it all the way down. Sioux City's on the penalty kill. Then for 30 seconds, they'll have a 5-on-3, I guess. Yeah, 5-on-3 for 30 seconds. Kansas City is already super team, even strength, but you give them an extra man advantage and it's trouble. Here we go. Harzma and Visser and Newman out there in front of Blake Beller, our goaltender. Kansas City on the point. Kansas City down on the half wall in the corner. 17 there. Centering pass all the way across. Beller with a glove save. All right, so I went through the standings before. This is the #1 team in the league, the Kansas City Stars. They're 22 wins, 1 loss on the year, battling against Sioux City. Brady Glissman tries to get out, but he can't, but James Page finally does. Page takes a mighty hack at it. Drake Beller with a hip check. Page and Beller. Page gets above the goal line. Drake Beller back below the goal. Brady Glissman there. Brady Glissman denying it. 7 seconds left. Number 4 loses it. Page is there. Drake Beller giving pressure. Page giving pressure. There you go. It's going to be a 5-on-3 for 30 seconds. Oh, Page, you got to get it out. Blocked by Brady Glissman. Nice job. Give and go. Pad save by Blake Beller. Nice job. 5-on-3. And it's out. Dawson Engel scoring. That was a pick play by Kansas City. Knocked the Sioux City guy down. Referee didn't see it. 5-1, Kansas City. A team that good shouldn't have to cheat to get a goal. Got enough talent. Pick play by Kansas City. Coach Dave Legree asking for an explanation. He said everybody saw it in the whole stadium. I think the whole state of Iowa saw that pick play. We're seeing it on the replay here from Kansas City. It's definitely a pick. Goodness gracious. All right. For Rarick's Page, Skylar Beller, and Heil and Sneller out there. Skylar Beller. Skylar Beller chips to himself. Skylar Beller. All right, 12:03 left in the third period. Sioux City down 5-1, and Kansas City on the power play again. 5-on-5, I guess. Hey, Brock Glissman with a nice check at center ice. Attaboy, senior from Dakota Valley, Brock Glissman with a nice check there for Sioux City, not giving up. Kansas City gains the zone, turned away by Visser. It's going to be icing. Back in front of the Sioux City goalie, Blake Beller. Engel tries a centering pass for Kansas City. Doesn't connect. Here comes Newman. Newman out of the zone. Here comes Taylor. Taylor just flips it out. Kept in by Visser. And just out, barely. Swanson with a good check at center ice. Swanson down in the corner, centering pass. Nobody there. Visser pinches, and it's out of play. .46 left to go in the third period. Kansas City up 5-1. Drake Beller, Brady Glissman out there. Glove save by Blake Beller on Zach Curry. Face off to the left of Beller, 10:38 left. Sioux City losing 5-1 in the third period. James Page for Rerix and Beller. Menzenberg out there, excuse me. Beller is in the penalty box. Brady Glissman back behind the goal. And a score by number 17, Zach Curry. Brady Glissman, he was behind the goal the whole time. All right, 6-1. 10:24 left. Here we go. We got Harsma and Holzrichter and Sand out with Brady Glissman and Drake Beller on D. Harsma, Sioux City controls. Holzrichter going the other way. Kansas City says, I'll take it. Drake Beller with a nice check, and Brady Glissman's going to clean up. Brady Glissman from behind the goal on the half wall to Holzrichter. Bounced off him. Here comes Holzrichter. Holzrichter all the way across. Stretch past to Sand. Sand just chips it in. Offside, Sioux City. Face-off going to be outside the zone. All right, we got Holzrichter and Sand on each side of Harsma. Trent Harsma with Sneller and Heil. Harsma gains the zone. Kansas City kips it out. Heil sends it back. Everybody checks up. With speed, Harsma blasts through there. On the half wall, there's Sand. Kansas City coming the other way. Through the neutral zone, stretch pass, 22 against Heil. Backhand, nothing there. Heil got away with a high stick. Here comes Sand. Sand up the boards, tries to get checked. Says no, here I go the other way. 37, chips it up to him. Oh, should be on a trip there by number 37. Tripped Kramer. Checked by Sand. No, Sand says, I'm not going to check you. Every time we go through the neutral zone, Kansas City's checking us in the boards, and some reason we're not putting the body on too many folks here. There you go. There's Kramer with a check. Here we go. Sneller. Sneller up out of our zone. Chips it up to Kramer. Kramer chasing. And number 2 for Kansas City is going to get there first. Up the half wall. Kansas City comes the other way against Heil and Visser. Glove save by Beller. Visser takes it, and whistle blown. Shots on goal, 29 for Kansas City, 12 for Sioux City. Face off to the right of Blake Beller. Visser back behind the goal. Visser to Chadwick. Chadwick trying to go up the wall. Visser checks number 14. Dawson Engel leading scorer. Trying to get to other folks. And Chadwick with a nice check off the board. Visser getting hooked. No penalty. Visser getting hooked 2 or 3 times. There's a penalty on number 14. That was about the 3rd or 4th hook he got away with. Finally got him in the box. Number 14, Alec Hahn, really good player from Kansas City. .8:20 left in the 3rd period. Sioux City down. They need a goal here. We got Connor Sand, Harzma, and Page with Ferrerix and Heil. Skylar Beller still in the box for that 10-minute misconduct, our senior captain. Ferrerix with a shot. Oh, just missed. Harzma tipped it, just went wide. Heil battling on the half wall. All the way down. Ferrerix back to Heil. Heil turns and comes. Heil to Page. Page chips it to Harzma. Offsides. Everybody checks up. Kansas City, here comes Harzma, turns. Harzma turns, and it's chipped away. Here comes Heil. Heil, control to Ferrerix. Ferrerix over to Heil. Heil on the wall to Sand, too far. They do that play like every practice. And we need to connect on that pass. Just an everyday hockey pass. We need to connect there. Here comes Harzma, turns. Harzma keeps control to Heil. Heil through the neutral zone. Kramer asking for it. Page asking for it. Finally onsides. All the way around to Page. Page in the corner. Page back to Kramer. Kramer has it. Kramer looking for somebody. Kramer back to Heil. Centering pass. Kansas City coming the other way. Ferrerix tries to pinch. Doesn't get him. Kramer tries to, and Kramer takes him off the puck. Here comes Page. Page to Ferrerix. Ferrerix with Swanson. Ferrerix shoots, misses everything. Heil's going to have it. Swanson to Heil. Ferrerix has it and just throws it in. Offsides. 22 seconds left in the power play. 6:42 left in the game. Sioux City on the short end of the stick, 6-1. Chadwick, Kramer, Swanson with Beller and Brady on D. Swanson to Brady. Brady, oh, goodness gracious. Something happened to Brady. Lost his balance. And Chadwick battling. Chadwick taking a couple checks. Kramer chasing. Swanson takes it away from leading scorer in the league, Dawson Engel. Here's Chadwick. Chadwick back to Kramer. Kramer turns. Kramer centering. Nobody home. Chadwick keeps it, throws it in. Nobody there. Kramer with a nice check. Dawson Engel couldn't catch up to it. And Blake Beller did a nice job just letting that puck go. All right, even strength here, 5:50 left. Connor Sand loses stick again. It's second time this game. 15, Spolek leaves it for number 8. Pad save by Beller. Here comes Holzrichter. Holzrichter through the neutral zone with Sand. Sand and Visser. He chips it in the middle. Sand back to Holzrichter. Holzrichter in the corner. Holzrichter tries to chip it to Sand. He can't. Holzrichter gets it to Sand. Sand has it. Holzrichter has it. Holzrichter centering. Nobody there. Here comes Ferrerix. And number 17 turns the other way. Denied by Visser. Visser went back the other way. Sand is exhausted. He's got to get off. Walk around Ferrerix. And he just chip it in. 5 minutes left in the game. 6-1. Kansas City. Newman with a check. Here comes Visser. Visser to Page. Page goes back. Menzenberg to Ferrerix. Ferrerix avoids a check. Back to Menzenberg. Menzenberg takes it. Menzenberg wraps it around to Page. Page to Menzenberg. Menzenberg high with a blast. Blocked. Probably going to get Page for an interference. All right, 4:37 left. Sioux Skitty's going to be a one-man disadvantage. Faceoffs coming out of the zone. Kramer, Holzrichter, Sneller, and Heil on the ice for Sioux City. Sioux City down 6-1 already, and now we're going to be a man down. Holzrichter gets it out of the zone to Taylor. That's about the third puck we've whiffed on today. It's going to be a 5-on-3 for a minute 34. All right, 4:11 left of the game. Kansas City up 6-1. Looks like the Kansas City coach is glowing. He's got such a tan. I don't know. Brady tries to get it out. Brady tries to get out again. There's Harzma. Drake Beller battling. There's Taylor. Touch pass. Got to get it out. We get it on our stick. We got to try to get it out. There's Brady. Tried to go the back door. Minute 3 is going to be a 5-on-3. Harzma, Drake Beller, and Brady Glissman. Taylor with a touch pass. Pad save. Whistle blown. All right, 3:27 left. Let's get some 3 new skaters out there. We got Ferrerix, Visser, and Newman. All right, Kansas City controls. Dawson Engel to Taylor with a blast. Pad save. Pad save again. Pad save again. Blake Beller standing tall today. 3:17 left in the game. 41 seconds left on the 2-man advantage for Kansas City. And Ferrerix filled. Dawson Engel. And it's going to be out, I hope. Oh, it's good. Taylor kept it in. Back to Taylor. Taylor over to Dawson Engel. He waves on it. And it's all the way down by Grant Newman. 3 seconds left, 2 seconds left, and good. All right, so James Page out on the ice. We're going to be down for another 22 seconds, 1 man down. Taylor gains the zone, checked by Visser. Visser checks him again. And Visser gets boarded. That should have been a penalty. That's a penalty, number 40. There you go. Little fisticuffs there. Should have been a check there. They took Visser down on the boards. Should have been him down. All right, 2:19 left. All right, for 9 seconds. I don't know what's going to happen here. All right. All right, 2:19 left to go in the game. It's a 6-1 game. It's going to be 4-on-4 hockey. James Page with Harsma. Page shoots over everything. Deflected, and Harsma went for it. All the way down. Sand gains the zone. Sand flips to nobody there, but Kansas City coming the other way. Drake Beller against Brady Glissman. Brady Glissman falls down. There's Brady Glissman has it. All the way to Harsma. Oh, but it's flipped back by number 4. So Sioux City's got a one-man advantage. Page with Harsma. Harsma with Sand. Harsma shoots, just missed. Toe save by Harsma. Harsma back behind the net to Sand. Sand to Brady. Back to Page. Page shoots. Pad save. Page shoots again. Harsma turns around. Page takes a whack at it. Kansas City's going to clear it. All the way down. No, Brady Glissman. 1 minute left. And here comes Sand. Everybody's tired on that line. They got to get off. Here comes Kramer and Brock Glissman and Menzenberg. And Kansas City whips it all the way down. 6-1. Kansas City leading. Here comes Drake Beller. Drake Beller up to Brock Glissman. Brock Glissman gains the zone with Menzenberg. And Brock Glissman, pad save by the goaltender. Here comes Drake Beller, centering pass. Oh, Brock Glissman just missed. And Kramer has to give up the zone. And it's into the Sioux City box. Mike Manthorn, Sioux City police officer and assistant coach, made a great catch on that. We give him 100 points for that. If we were playing 500, he'd get 100 already. So he's leading in the bench. Kramer, Menzenberg, and Glissman. .23 seconds left. Sioux City down 6-1. Kansas City controls. Oh, Drake Beller with Brock Glissman with a shot and a check. penalty. I think they're going to get Menzenberg. Oh. All right, game over. Sioux City loses. Number 40 is going to have a penalty at the end, I believe, elbowing or something. So we're going to put that on point streak. Shots on goal, 33 for Kansas City, 16 for Sioux City. Kansas City wins 6-1. All right, so we're signing off for the varsity game. Check the other link for the junior varsity game on the email, and we'll see you at the junior varsity game in about 20 minutes. Signing off, speaking on behalf of John Peterson, our cameraman, and the production manager, Burke Lake. This is Marty Worden. Sioux City loses 6-1 to the number 1 team in the league, Kansas City Jets. Kansas City 6, Sioux City 1. Thank you, and good night.